Hello there everybody, and welcome to today's pick a card reading. Today we are going to be doing what kind of financial prosperity is coming your way. So I'm very excited. Also, it's a nice cozy winter day today. I got my fireplace going. I got me a cup of chai tea, but I actually mixed in this like caramel bedtime tea as well, just to kind of like see. I'm a little alchemist. But if you look at this, it says, what belongs to you shall come to you, okay? So just kind of always keep that in the back of your mind. You know, there's a lot of trials and tribulations of life, but I feel like overall, whatever is meant for you will be for you and will come to you, okay? So yes, this is pile number 1, pile number 2, and pile number 3. Pile number 1 says, Warrior Woman, have you answered your deepest calling? Pile number 2 says, Energetic upgrades, a new way of being, integration, awakening. And pile number 3 says, Longing for home, belonging, and the original light workers. So please take a second, choose your pile. Feel free to pause the video if you need more time, but we're gonna pop right into pile number 1 because I'm so excited. Okay, let's get right into things today. Alrighty, hello to those of you who chose pile number 1, this gorgeous warrior woman card here. Let me focus in for you guys. Beautiful. This is going to be a reading all about your next financial blessing, the next financial prosperity that is coming your way. Let's tap in and let's see. Are you guys having a beautiful day today? I hope that you are. I'm having just a gorgeous, wonderful day today. And you guys have the High Priestess. So yes, and especially when coupled with the Warrior Woman, I feel like you guys need to trust yourself more, okay? That is like a huge message that's coming in here, because especially with the High Priestess and that first message that came in here, yes, and I'm already hearing a song here. It's called Inferno, okay? And she's saying maybe I'm the reason why hell is so hot. And so I love that, because I feel like you guys really just need to channel your inner fire, okay? That isn't meant to be anything other than saying channel your inner fire and your inner passion and really let yourself shine, because I feel like there's something here that's like your guys' deepest calling that you're really meant to be doing in your life, and I don't think that you've answered that yet, or maybe you've like just started to answer it, but there could be some resistance, or there could be some, yeah, like I literally just watched a video today and I like wanted to talk to you guys about this so bad. But it was basically like, oh, hello. We're gonna get some messages from Love Radio today too. But the video was basically about like this thing called like the curve, I think, or the tilt or something, where it's like, here you are, you start off, you're doing something, you really, really love doing it, and then all of a sudden, wow, like you lose that motivation, or you don't see the results that you necessarily get. And so then all of a sudden it's like, you can either go this way and you can just end up, you know, giving up and saying, you know what, whatever. Or if you really do feel that inner calling, that deeper passion, you can say, you know what, I'm not seeing the results quite yet, but I just have this sense that I'm going to get there. And you can just keep going, and then usually after that curve is when you start to see that major uptick. And the video that I was watching, this girl brought up 3 examples, and the first one was actually her own YouTube channel, and she said that she gave up when that tilt started coming because she didn't see the results that she was getting. She didn't see her channel going anywhere, and so she was like, okay, I'm just gonna give up. Or she said, okay, well, she then read that book, and then that was actually what inspired her to keep pushing past that, because she just had that inner sense, or that inner knowing. I don't know why I said, okay, I'm just gonna give up. So maybe some of you guys are like at that state where it's like, I just really feel like I'm gonna give up. But I really feel like no, like if you were called to do something, you are meant to do it, okay? And so what happened was she kept up with it, and sure enough, within a few months, she hit 100,000 subscribers, you guys, okay? The next example that she brought up was actually Sabrina Carpenter as well. And a lot of us, we love Sabrina! We love Sabrina! Go girl, you go girl, okay? And so you think about her career, she started off with the Disney Channel, or some, like, I think the Disney Channel, right? And she was basically like doing that, and then all of a sudden it's like, boom, we didn't hear for her or about her for years. But I think during that time, she was really building up her character, working on herself, building up herself, figuring out who exactly she wanted to be, so that way when she came to that shining, that star moment that she's in right now, she knows exactly who she is. She is authentic to that. And you can see that. I really feel like she's sort of, you know, genre bending, like an airbender, you know, where she's sort of like manipulating and moving and going to different genres and music and really owning it. Kind of like Willow Smith as well. She did a similar thing. But I feel like Sabrina's was like all throughout one album. Like there was a lot of different genres in there, you know? That's what I like to call it, like airbending, but instead it's genre bending. Almost like, you know, like gender bending, honey, yes. Which we love. But anyway, so with the High Priestess here, I feel like you guys are really stepping in and like being asked to say like, what is your highest calling, and listen to your intuition more, because your intuition is actually a lot louder than you think it is. You just maybe aren't listening. Yes, because of past circumstances. And I feel like Ten of Swords here tells me that you guys could have definitely gone through a difficult time, especially when it comes to your career, that could have really messed you guys up. And you guys were like, okay, ever since there, I feel like I'm not going to succeed, or I feel like I'm not going to move forward from this. But what's happening is, yeah, there was a lot of like sleepless nights as well. I feel like you guys really worked on yourself. You took a lot of time to be like, okay, who do I want to be in this lifetime? You know, like, and again, that could have caused a lot of those sleepless nights. Like, I don't know who I want to be. I don't know what my deepest calling is. I don't know what's going on. I don't know. But the thing is like, the more time that you spend in this like I don't know state, is like, yeah, I feel like you guys kind of figured that out. The more that you don't know. And so it's more so like, okay, let's just try a bunch of different things, figure out what we really like doing, and then, you know, I feel like from there it can just blossom and grow into something so much more beautiful. Yeah, Seven of Swords. So I feel like, yeah, the Seven of Swords talks about how you guys are like, you know, in the middle of like conflict or in the middle of a war, and this person basically is like going to steal the enemy's swords before they wake up, so that way they can't use them against him. Okay, yeah, I'm getting everything. There's a lot falling on the ground over here today. So I feel like you guys are just getting a lot more how should I say this, like smart about the decisions that you're making when it comes to like your life, you know? But I feel like, yeah, you guys are just extremely intuitive. And with the Ace of Cups here, I feel like there is a major blessing that's coming your way. Okay, so let's get some more information on that. I specifically wrote out these cards for this because I really wanted to get like the most detailed and in-depth information that we possibly could about like what is this financial blessing that's coming in here. Because with the Six of Coins, this tells me that like this financial blessing that's coming in here is going to allow you to be a lot more generous with your finances. So I see you like, I hear like buying a house for my mama. Like that's kind of something that I would love to do. It's like buy a house for my parents, you know. Like, yeah, they're divorced, so separate houses. But you know what I'm saying? Like, that would be something that I would love to do. And I feel like that's something that maybe is on your guys' bucket list. It's like, I really want to be able to provide for my family. Like, I really want to break generational wealth trauma, you know, like heal those traumas and stuff, and really prove to my family that I can make like a major name for myself, you know? So I really love that. These cards have a really hard time falling out too, so I might have to pull some. So I'm going to do that. Ooh, pave your own path, and you are one of a kind. No one can take your place. Ooh, okay, so that gives us some more insight. We also have new office space here, more free time, and breaking bad money habits. Okay, I love that. And let's get one more before I start giving out these messages. New beginnings. Okay, I love this. Yeah, okay, so that was kind of like what I was getting into with like breaking those like generational curses or those generational wealth, like trauma kind of things. I feel like you guys are breaking a lot of those bad money habits that were sort of keeping you in the past or keeping you behind. And because of that, again, I feel like your finances are only going to continuously increase, and then you're going to be able to be a lot more generous with it. Hell yes. on top of that, the financial blessing that's coming in here is going to be more free time. So isn't that wonderful? It's almost like you're making your money work for yourself. Like if there's something in your life that is taking up a significant amount of time, then you have to like sort of replace that with somebody that can do that thing for you. So then you can focus on the things that are going to make you more money overall and use your time to make you more money. Like if that makes sense. It's from a book called Buy Back Your Time. You guys might actually want to check out that book. It's incredible. It really, really, really changed my perspective on life and business and everything. New office space is here, so if that's something that you guys have been wanting. I see like a new home office space. You guys could be redoing it for the month of February, getting into this new year, new you kind of energy, new office space kind of vibes, which I love, getting organized. And I love this card that says pave your own path, because it came to me at a time in which like I really saw that like if there is no road in front of you, right? If there's no path in front of you, that's a sign that you need to make your own, because like that could help out a lot of people in the future. Okay, if you guys are like making this path, starting brand new. Oh my gosh, and my phone is dropping again. So I feel like your guys' phone could be going off the hook. Okay, I feel like there's a lot of people that are trying to get your time and your attention. Oh, so that could be the other thing, is like maybe getting an assistant, you know, somebody that like really can kind of take some of that weight off of your plate and do some of those more mundane tasks. So that way, again, you guys can focus on doing the more exciting things and doing the things that you love. You are one of a kind, so no one could ever take your place. Okay, and this is a major message. Again, I feel like you guys maybe could have gone through something where somebody could have taken your place in a career position, or they could have taken the promotion, or, you know, it could just feel that way, like somebody is like trying to take your spot. But this is a sign that like that is absolutely not happening. You guys are one of a kind. You are irreplaceable, and nobody, no matter how hard they try, could ever be like you or could ever replace you. Yeah, and I see a major new beginning coming in here, especially with Ace of Cups. It's like a new offering of love is coming your way. Yeah, I would like to complete this, so can I please have 2 more cards, please, Spirit Guides? Thank you so much. Thank you so much. We have the 7 of Cups, okay, and the Devil card. Okay, yeah, so I love that this came out because I can actually cover it up. And then this can also go underneath of here. Yes. So I feel like it's kind of about like, how should I say this? Not revealing all of your ducks. Does that make sense? Like not revealing all of your cards. Yeah, okay, there we go. Like to other people. With the 7 of Cups, I'm really seeing that like make moves in silence. And with the 7 of Swords, I'm also seeing like make moves before people are expecting it, you know? And again, by doing that, that's a lot to do with make moves in silence, because when you're not telling other people what you're doing, nobody is going to know what you're up to. Nobody's going to like have the magical mind where they can just like see what you're doing all the time, you know? So I really feel like, yeah, and I feel like there's a lot of gossip around you guys too. That's the next video that I'm actually going to be filming right after this, is like what's the hot gossip on you guys, like what's hot about you know, because I just want to like rant and hype you guys up and everything. But yeah, I'm totally like, I'm sensing that a lot of that for this group, because there's a lot of people that are like trying to get my attention during this reading. But I'm like, no, like we're here to focus on like your career and like what's going to happen next in your finances. And I feel like there's a major new beginning here for you guys, like a fresh start. Yeah, I'm hearing like debts paid off too. So that could be like your fresh start, is that like you're finally getting all of your debts paid off, and now it's like you can start anew and you can start saving. So I don't know, I just love that. And with pave your own path, I really see that, like, again, like this is all about trusting your own intuition. And like I feel like that's what's going to bring you guys the most financial gain and the most money and the most riches in this lifetime, is by paving your own path, by listening to your own intuition, because you guys are one of a kind. And so your story isn't going to be like everybody else's, because it's unique to you, okay? So the less you can compare yourself to other people and the progress and the success of other people, and really start to focus in on here's what I can do today and right now and right at this very second in time, the more so that you guys are going to like unlock so much more success and prosperity in your life. And it's just going to be so much more freeing for you guys as well. Woo! And I really do see new office space. So this could definitely be like entrepreneurs of the group. Oh, I keep let me pause this, hold on. I accidentally just tried to record something and it was 2 times slow, but that's okay because I didn't get too much into it. So basically what I was trying to say with that was, with the devil energy and the breaking bad money habits, I feel like a lot of you guys are really waking up to like this sort of overconsumption of the world and really starting to hone in on like, this is what I want, right? And like, this is what actually I need. And I feel like you guys are breaking a lot of those like impulse spending habits, especially with the devil energy here. This could reflect that there might be like a bit of a shopping addiction, or just like something. I know I'm there, and I feel like a lot of us are there right now just because of the way that the overconsumption is happening in the world. And I basically talked about like how I've seen a few instances, a few different, YouTube channels, different programs of people that are actually coming together to clean up the oceans and to clean up incredibly polluted spaces and rivers all over the world. Like really, really, really polluted rivers. Like rivers that are so polluted with trash and with garbage and with plastic and clothing that it literally, you can't even see the water anymore. But thousands of people have come together and have started to clean up those spaces. And so I think it's really on us as the individuals to sort of like come together and recognize where we can maybe consume a little bit less. And that not only helps the planet, but it also helps our own wallets and bank accounts as well, because then we're saving a lot more money too. And this isn't even like an advertisement, you guys. It might sound like one because I was literally just like, I fell into this loop of like, I need to find the good in the world because I see so much evil that I need to start seeing more of this good. And I really changed around my own personal Instagram feed, my own personal YouTube feed, to make it reflect more of the good in the world. Obviously, your girl does still love her occasional true crime, spooky video, Penguins video, because he's always on here ranting. I do love them. I do. But I really had to like check in with myself and be like, okay, where can I maybe encourage more of this positivity? And I felt like I was like constantly like, spend, because I was just like seeing so much pain in the world, and it was causing a lot of pain in myself. And I was like, how can I make myself happier? By buying more shit, But then I just sort of saw this like negative time cycle of like, okay, now I have so much. Like, what do I even do with this? Like, I want to downsize, Like, I kind of want to go through the intentional or no spend of 2025 because I just felt like 2024 was so consumption based. And I feel like you guys could be relating so much to this. And so that's why you sort of like came to this pile. So that way we can have this kind of like Betsy conversation about like, hey, let's check each other. Like, let's really do good about spending this year, because I feel like it's just going to benefit both of us like so much more than it would if we were to just like continue on the cycle of overconsumption, So again, that's why I feel like the devil energy is here. We really had to talk about that. But yes! And I feel like, you guys won't even have time for this, really. You guys won't even have time for impulse spending because you're going to be spending so much of your time on getting your dreams and answering your deepest calling and going after those goals. But I feel like this is just an aspect of it that spirit guides really, really, really wanted to talk about today. So I love that. And again, it's only to encourage the positivity in you. So maybe you guys want to do the same thing where you're going to go seek out those videos and you're going to watch those videos because you recognize that what you watch on here is going to be fed to you more. That is what the algorithm does. It's whatever you engage in, it gives you more of that. So if you are engaging in, like shopping videos, maybe it's time to start engaging in more financial literacy videos, or again, those videos of people cleaning up the oceans or cleaning up other people's houses, just kind of show you that there's a lot of crap already on this earth and on this planet. And the more that we keep producing, you guys get it, okay? But let's move on to Love Radio and see what kind of messages we get for your financial prosperity and blessing. Dylan's dad, yes. Got me to like him without any tequila. I know he does everything right, and he gives me butterflies. My best friend tells me that he's a keeper. I really like Dylan a lot. Yes, okay, they're totally giving me the vibes with this, but Dylan's dad, he really drives me mad with this. That's the kind of vibe. It's like, I feel like there's a lot of things in life that like gives you guys that attention, like gives you guys that initial like dopamine rush, right? Of like, I can shop this, I can spend this. My best friend tells me that it's a keeper. You know, like my best friend tells me that when we're out thrifting, like I should get that, or like I should get this, or I should get that, and she should get that. But it's like, I feel like you guys are like shifting this now, where it's like a kind of, yeah, I could get this, or I could spend that money in this direction, and then like it will actually pay off for me more in the future, so that I can get 10, 20, 800 of those in the future, you know, like so it's kind of like money trade-offs is what I call it. And I feel like that's kind of what you guys are doing. And I feel like this is the other aspect of it too. It's like more for your deepest calling. Like maybe your best friend tells you that you should be doing this one thing, or your parents tell you that you should be doing this one thing, but you really, really, really like this other thing, and it really lights you up, and it really gets you going, and it really gets you excited. This is your sign that that is what you're meant to be doing. This is your new beginning, okay? Start a new book. Start a new chapter. Turn the page, sis. Yeah, throat chakra blockages. Speak your truth. Open up your voice, because I feel like you're not talking. I feel like there's something that you have to say that will really change the world, okay? So answer that deepest calling, and you are going to feel so emotionally fulfilled. Like that's why the Ace of Cups is here, is because it talks a lot about emotional fulfillment. Yes, okay? But let's keep going. Yeah, I just heard, before we keep going on the love radio, I just heard dancing through life. So I feel like you guys are absolutely dancing through life. You're going to have like a lot more joy, a lot more emotional happiness and fulfillment, because you're actually going after the things that you want in life. And you're no longer going after the things that are going to please other people, because you're recognizing that it's your happiness that really matters at the end of the day. And if you're dancing through life, then you're having a fun time. Then everybody is having a fun time, and everybody can feel it, okay? So go after your heart and go after your dreams. But let's keep moving on this. Let's get moving into action. Yes, by Sky Sweetum. I love this song so much. This song literally always gets my ass up. Like whenever it comes on my shuffle play, I am like, okay, we gotta do something. I'm like, we gotta do something. Let's do the laundry. Let's do the dishes. Let's, you know, film a video. Let's edit a video. Let's get moving into action. You know, it's like, it's the time for you not to sit here and be like, okay, how can I plan this out anymore? No. Because I feel like you've planned it out enough. You have to go after it and just take a step. You're not going to know everything. That's kind of the secret sauce, right? Is that you're not going to know everything, but that's also a blessing, because it's like you can play dumb, because it's not even playing. You actually are, but that's a wonderful thing, because then people don't expect that much of you, and you can really shock them because of it. Oh, so I love that. Oh my gosh, I love that so much for you guys. Okay, let's get one more, okay? Oh, I love this. Nudes in the Pool by Dunia. Yeah, so the song says, you know I'm a star, let me shine for you. So I just really feel like, yeah, tell you, okay, I trust you'll find a way to repay my patience. Oh, I love that line. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides. They told me to go back too. So I feel like that's kind of the vibe for you guys. It's like, you trust that divine is going to be able to repay your patience. Oh, I got chills, you guys. Look at that. I have like full-on chills. Like, that is insane. I feel like divine is absolutely going to find a way to repay your patience. So don't even worry about finances for this pile. Like, everything is going to work out for you guys, okay? Pave your own path, make your own path, and answer that deeper calling, because I feel like you guys are really meant to shine. You're meant to be a star in this lifetime, whether that be like literally like a celebrity, or just like your own star that ignites a lot of other people or guides a lot of other people, kind of like the North Star, you know, how that guides people. I feel like that could be you guys. You guys are creating and generating your own North Star so you can guide generations to come. So I love that so much. Pile number 1, thank you so much for watching today. You guys are just incredible, and you know, we really had to have that bestie talk because I feel like both of us needed that, right? Like, we're in this together. Together, we're going to make this planet a much better place. And I feel like, yeah, I feel like you guys are definitely going to be answering your deepest calling. Oh my God, I didn't even put that together. What your guys' deepest calling could have something to do with the planet too. And that's why, like, I went on that entire freaking spiel, because it could be like you guys are starting something eco-friendly, you know, like the eco-friendly version of Amazon, or the eco-friendly, you know, whatever. I just see you baddies like doing it. Yeah. Or like starting your own ocean cleanup projects, because I see a lot of like money in that, you know. A lot of those companies are turning those plastic bits into like actual products, like sunglasses and other like bracelets, stuff that people like need and use and want, and then people are buying those sunglasses that are made completely out of plastic bits from the ocean that look like normal freaking sunglasses. And yeah, and I feel like it's just this beautiful loop that like we could sort of create, you know, like in the world. So trust your gut, go after it, baddies. Know that you can always make a difference on this planet, no matter how much power you think you have. You have so much more power than that, okay? So much more power. You are powerful, okay? You are powerful. You are full of power. Woo! Okay, I love you, pile number 1, and I'll see you very, very soon, okay? Goodbye. Alrighty, hello to those of you who chose pile number 2, this beautiful awakening card. This is going to be your reading all about your next financial prosperity, financial blessing that's coming in here. So I feel like, especially with awakening here, energetic upgrades, a new way of being, integration, you guys might be starting something new, a new career, a new project, something along those lines. But I feel like there's a brand new beginning here for you. I always forget that there is some spicy content on these cards. Hold on. You guys are starting with the Lovers card. So I really feel like you're going to be doing something that you really, 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 really love. And like that is the financial gain, the financial blessing that's coming in here. It's like you guys are going to love what you're doing. Yeah, 3 of Swords is here. So you guys could have not loved what you're doing in the past, or like not really had that much of a fun time, or maybe that's where you guys are right now. Feels like you're kind of at like a standstill or a resting place in your life. But I really see like in the future, yeah, there's going to be a lot more prosperity that's actually working out for you guys. And you guys are going to really, really, really love what you're doing too. So things are going to start paying off for you. So just keep, I just heard, keep holding on, because you know you'll make it through, you'll make it through. Yeah, exactly. I love the emo vibes. I feel like that's totally your guys' vibe though, right? It's like you're gonna make it through. Like it doesn't matter what you're going through right now. Everything is going to work out for you. And especially with the 3 of Coins here, I really see that you guys have been multitasking a lot. You could be putting your money, your financial gains into a lot of different baskets, diversifying your streams of income, which we love. You should always have multiple streams of income. But I feel like you guys are really going to start to do something that you love a lot more long-term, and you're really going to start to see the fruits of your labor paying off significantly, especially with the 9 of Coins here. This is like, get ready, because you just saw the tip of the iceberg. Like, this isn't even as good as it's about to get. So get excited, pile number 2. Alrighty, we also have, we had a lot that came out here. Queen of Cups. This should be the rest of them. 2 of Cups. Oh, yep. They literally told me, because some of these cards have a little spiciness on them, okay? Well, that I don't think is big enough to cover up the entire area. But yeah, some of these cards have a little bit of spiciness on them. So I want to make sure that we are proper here for the YouTube space. Ace of Swords, the Star. Ooh, ooh. And 4 of Cups. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I totally feel like, especially with the 4 of Swords here and the 4 of Cups, like you guys are in this like period of like waiting, or like something's like at a standstill. You're just kind of waiting for stuff to happen. And I really feel like everything is going to work out, okay? That's like the biggest message, is like, I know that it seems like everything is like standing still right now, but control what you can control. And I feel like, again, everything will come to you in due time, especially with the 9 of coins. I really see everything here paying off very well. I feel like you guys could have gone through, ooh, we have the 3 of swords here, and then the imagery, the 4 of cups. This person is like disappointed with the cups that they've been given, because, and look at, they have 3 cups that have been sitting there. So you guys could have gone through like 3 jobs in particular that just like were not the vibe or like did not make you happy, and now finally this 4th cup is being brought to you from the gods. So it's like a brand new job, I feel like, is coming in here for you guys, and it's going to be something that's going to make you guys a lot happier as well. I also hear side hustle, like you guys are definitely going to be doing your side hustle. I feel like your side hustle is going to be taking off a lot more as well. So continuously like strive for both of those things, you know, like making yourself happy with your full-time job, but then also fulfilled with your side hustle as well, especially with the 2 of cups here, like, and the Queen of Cups. Yes, I see you guys pouring a lot more of that energy into yourself and allowing yourself to rest. Yeah, because this is a period of rest. That's what they're telling me. Yeah, throat chakra blockages. Yeah, okay, that's interesting. But with the Star card here, you guys are meant to shine. And I really do see you guys shining in this life. I really do. So the 4 of swords just tells me, like, take this time, pour back into yourself, have a little spa day, sis, okay? Have a little spa day, light some candles, draw a bath, or have a super hot shower. You know, do a face mask, because I feel like you guys have already done a lot of the work, especially with the 3 of coins here. Like, y'all are going overtime, okay? Y'all are clocking in overtime, over hours. And with the Queen of Cups here, like, I really do feel like you guys are just, like, you need to pour more of that love back into yourself as well, okay? So that way you can remain sane. With 2 of Cups too, that talks big about work-life balance. So maintaining your life on top of that work balance, okay? With the Ace of Swords here, it talks a lot about being more decisive with what it is that you want to do in this lifetime too. So again, that could be like why it's taking them so long to send you that 4th cup, is because like you don't even know what will necessarily make you happy yet. But it's like, it's kind of reflective of the first pile too. You might want to check out that one. That might help you wake up to like, yeah, this is what I want to do, you know? But I feel like the other half of it is like, once they bring this to you, be decisive that like, okay, I'm gonna quit my job and I'm gonna do this. Because like this brings me up a little tale of one of my coworkers. She was just like having the hardest time of her life, like at this job. And like rightfully so, the boss really was not the nicest to her. And you know, she was nice to like everybody else except for this one person. And I left this job before this coworker of mine did. And I literally told her all the time, I was like, just quit. Like, there's better opportunities for you. And then sure enough, this other job opportunity came in where she could be making like more money. You know? And so I was like, clearly, like, go for that. But I really felt like I had to shove her into that in order to do that. And so if this is you guys, like, this is me giving you that shove. Like, if you are not happy at your job, then this is your time to, and your sign, to maybe find a different career, because that can bleed into every other area of your life. That can make your family more miserable. That can make, you know, you obviously more miserable. That can make, like, just everything so much more miserable. And then you're not making, like, you're getting what for it? You're getting compensated, but is it really worth the pain that it's causing you? Yeah, and that can also bleed into your side hustle as well and drain your energy so much that you literally do not have energy to then put towards that side hustle. So that's why it's so important that you are always conscious of where exactly your energy is going and flowing, you know, and that you are decisive when the time comes. Because I'm very excited. I feel like there's a major opportunity coming in here, especially when it comes to your career. I feel like a career change is really going to happen, a career shift. The Star card is here as well. So I really do feel like you guys are entering this like star era where you're really treating yourself like the star that you are. You know, I feel like you guys are just so passionate and driven, and it really shows. Like, a lot of people can really see that about you. Ooh, this one also got new office space too. But again, I really feel like, yeah, this one, New job opportunity. What did I say? Hello. Side hustle. What did I say? Hello. What do you really want to do? Okay, and I put that in there because I just really wanted to question anybody that's watching this and basically be like, you know, what do you really want to do with your life? What is it that would make you so happy, you know? And I feel like it is this new job opportunity and new office space. So I feel like this could be like a new job that's coming in here that is basically going to be in person, and it's going to be like a whole new office space that you're going to. So it's not even like a job within the company that you're at currently. Feels like a brand new job. Yeah, this says high yield savings. So if you guys don't already have a high yield savings account, this is your sign to get one. High yield savings accounts are different than regular savings accounts because they gain good interest, positive interest. Your money makes money just by sitting in this bank account. And so that was like my biggest thing for 2025 was I wanted to start my own personal high yield savings account. I already have like, you know, like a retirement account. I already got that. This is more so like for your emergency fund that you can just like always kind of just keep there, you know, and then it's just like constantly accumulating money. And then whenever there are emergencies, like, you know, you can pull out of it whenever you want to, but it's just going to be having like a higher yield on it than it would if it was at a traditional bank account. So that's just like a little bit of tea advice there for you guys. Like, I am the dick witch, but I also like the business witch too. Like, I know a ton about business, and I don't even know where some of this information comes from because like I did go to business school, but it feels like some of it is like so natural. It's probably like spirit guides, you know. That could be the other thing then too, is like with this side hustle and what do you really want to do, like maybe the side hustle is what you actually want to be doing with your full time. Like I saw like crochet, you know, like maybe you really do want to just like have a crochet business and have that be your full-time gig. So I feel like this is your sign. Like you guys are definitely going to be getting some beautiful new opportunities coming in here, but I definitely feel like job opportunity is really, really major. It's like so big coming in here. Like that was major. So if you guys have been waiting for like a new job to come in, it's happening. It's coming in. Ooh, you are highly influential influencer. Yeah, so I feel like you guys are absolutely very highly influential. You influence a lot of people around you to do the same thing. Kind of like what I talked about with, oh yeah, being the North Star in the previous group. So again, you guys might definitely want to check out the previous group. But I feel like you guys are definitely meant to guide other people. We also have consistency over results, okay? So that's definitely a big message, especially when it comes to like side hustles or side businesses. It's about your consistency. It's about how much you show up. It's not about the results that you're necessarily getting. Because I post videos on here that get tens of thousands of views, throat chakra blockages, and then I also post videos on here that sometimes only get like a couple hundred views. And I don't really care, like either way, because I love doing this. And I feel like that's the kind of vibe. It's like if you love doing something, the lovers, then you are going to consistently put yourself into it rather than being about those results. Yeah. Whew. And I talk about something really important, especially when it comes to results, in the first pile as well. So I feel like, yo, you guys need to check out the first pile too. Influx of followers, okay? And freelance your time. Okay, so I feel like you guys are definitely going to be doing something that's a lot more freelance coming in here. You guys could be getting an influx of followers as well, a new job opportunity, your side hustle is really popping off. So maybe like you guys are freelance and that's like your side hustle, then the new job opportunity could be like a new client coming in here. Or it could literally be like, instead of doing freelance, do you just want to come work for us, you know, at this like major company? So that could be a thing too. And then influx of followers. I really do feel like you guys are going to be getting a major, massive, like, following. Just a lot of people that look up to you, especially with influencer here. Influential. So if that's like your side hustle, I really do see it popping off for you guys. So we love that. Okay. But what do you really want to do? Okay. I keep coming back to this card. Like, what would really make your heart feel just soar? You know, like what would really make your heart the happiest overall and with time? So definitely keep considering that as well. But I really do see like new office space, new job opportunities coming in here. The Three of Coins, again, so you guys could have three things. Like you guys could be an influencer, you guys could have a side hustle, and then you guys could have a career as well. Just like doing like stuff. So then you could get a new job opportunity in your career, which would give you a lot more like free time, a lot more freelance freedom. And then your side hustle might be like, you know, being an influencer or being a YouTuber or something like that. Or you might have a side hustle like crocheting on top of all those things and be doing like three things at once. So, or they could all be connected somehow. And, you know, they probably are. And I'm just like, well, like, you know, you could have a business account for your side hustle and that could be popping off. Or you could have a business account showing people how you live your everyday life as a corporate girly or as like an astronaut or whatever. And then that is really starting to pop off. So I see a lot of different scenarios here, but I see it really moving in a really positive direction, especially when it comes to your freelance work and, you know, the time that you spend working for yourself. I really, really, really see that being very successful. But I also do see a solid job opportunity coming in here too. So, just really, really, really exciting overall. Let's go ahead and get some of your messages from Love Radio, shall we? How did my sound turn up that quickly? I don't even, oh yeah, because I was listening to it, okay. Anyways, let's shuffle this and see what messages we get for you guys today. Find myself. Oh, yes. The sky. I have to like sing it to like help me find myself. Ooh, I love that. I love it. Says she's the one that helps me find myself. Ooh, no one can compare, and I can tell. Ooh, you guys, chills. I don't know what it is about these readings today that are giving me chills, but they're literally giving me chills. And yeah, so I totally feel that for you guys. Like, nobody can compare to you guys. You're so wonderful. You are such a star. You are the influencer. You are the person that changes other people's life. That is so influential and so beautiful. Yeah. And she's the one that helps me find myself. So by you guys kind of being this influencer, like maybe posting about, you know, your business struggles, or again, like being a corporate girly or being an astronaut or being a scientist or whatever you guys are posting about, is actually going to help so many other people. Like, it is actually going to help so many other people feel like they can achieve their dreams, feel like they can get to your space, even if they're like in completely different genres of work. Like they're just going to relate to you so much and just feel like so welcomed by your beautiful and wonderful energy. So I love that. Yeah, and I feel like people will be able to find themselves through you. You know, like, let me put this back up. I like to think about like when I was a kid, I used to want to be a baker. You know, like there was a very short phase where I wanted to be a baker. The biggest thing that I wanted to be as a kid was a movie star, okay? I'm still working on that, sis, but you can subscribe, Sylvia. No. But anyways, but I wanted to be a baker. And then I realized, like, growing up and watching all of the videos, like, yes, it's fun, but I just kind of like suck at it. And that's not necessarily something to be like mad about, but I just kind of realized, and also like waking up at 4 in the morning to like bake bread, I just feel like that does not sound fun to me. Like, to some of you guys, but again, some of you guys might hear that, you might be like, oh, that sounds wonderful, like waking up to the scent of bread and, you know, every single morning putting that fresh bread in, and it actually does sound nice, like now that I'm describing it. But you know, the vibe is like I don't think personally I could wake up at like 4 in the morning. Like, I just don't think I could do it, because I go like, I don't know. I just don't think I could do it. I like my sleep. I'm a princess. I'm a sleeping beauty, okay? But then some of you guys like hear that and you're like, that sounds so fun. Like getting up before the birds and listening to the birds as you wake up and bake your fresh bread every single morning, you know? But that's the kind of vibe. It's that like you posting about that stuff is going to show people like, yes, okay, I do want to do this, or like maybe I don't want to do this. You know, like maybe that doesn't sound fun. Like, actually. But I feel like, again, you guys are that inspiration. You're really going to help other people find themselves. So it's just so beautiful. I really, really love that. Okay, but let's get the next song here. Bad Chem. Yes, by Sabrina Carpenter. Yeah, they were playing the part of the song where it's like camaraderie. You guys know the part of the song. And that's like literally the only lyric that was coming to my head at that very moment in time. But they're basically telling me that, like, you guys are so attractive. Like, especially with the Queen of Cups here, I'm getting that, like, you guys are so attractive. And the Lovers card, like, there's going to be a lot of people that are physically attracted to you, mentally attracted, emotionally attracted, romantically attractive, friendship attractive, business attracted to you guys, okay? All across the board. Because you guys are giving off that, like, major chemistry. That major, like, CEO, bad bitch kind of chemistry. You know, that other people just, like, want. And other people just want a piece of that. And they want to know how you got that energy. You know? So again, that's why I'm like, post about it, sis. Like, literally, I want to see what's your at. Put your YouTube. Actually, if you just comment, then I can stalk you. But if you comment, like, what kind of content you make down below, I want to stalk you. Please. Thank you. And then other people here will probably stalk you as well. So get that self-promo, girl, okay? Girl, guy, gay, they, we don't care. Everybody here. You're looking at me, and I know that what that means, and I'm obsessed. Yes, I feel like you guys are just like, oh, are you free next week? So that might be in regards to this job opportunity. Are you free next week to maybe, like, have an interview? You know, that's, like, kind of the air that's coming in here. It's very fresh. It's very exciting, very new. And then, yeah, you're looking at me, and I know what that means, and I'm obsessed. I feel like you guys are just gonna be obsessed with, like, the attention and just the kind of beautiful energy that you guys are getting from being this influencer. I feel like you guys are just gonna love it so much, just being this beautiful star, and people are going to love it for you. Oh! Yes, okay, let's get one more, though. I was getting throat chakra blockages again, so don't forget to speak your truth, speak your mind. You have a lot of good thoughts in your pretty little brain, okay? So it's important that you guys get them out because other people need to hear them, okay? Yeah. I just hear, like, from this, okay, sorry. The next song is Spinning with Charlie XCX in the 1975 and No Rome. Such a great song. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. I see the next message. Okay. But with Spinning, I feel like, yeah, confidence soaring. Wait, look at the first line in this. It says, found you at 4 in the morning. Confidence soaring. What? Bro, what? Did I literally not just say, like, you guys are gonna be waking up at 4 in the morning? I feel like if you're owning a bakery, literally what? And then it's the first line of the song, found you at 4 in the morning, confidence soaring, yeah. Thought you moved on to a new thing, but you keep it revolving. I look so good dressed in nothing, you ended up falling. I never needed your shelter. Okay, sorry. This song is just so sick, and I feel like that's kind of the vibe. It's like you guys are like, my confidence is through the roof, okay? I'm looking so good. I have people all over me. I'm getting the dream jobs. I'm doing the side hustle. I'm being the influencer. Everybody's watching me. All eyes are on me. I'm that bitch. Yes! I just love it. Yeah, and like everybody, it's like, I'm hearing Gossip Girl about you guys because, like, oh, and that's why the next video that I want to do is going to be, like, what makes you guys hot? What's the gossip on you? Because I want to hear all about it. The tea. But that's the kind of vibe is that, like, yeah, you keep it revolving. Like, maybe, like, in your workspace, you guys are always onto something new, and people really see that. Maybe in your love life, you guys are always onto something new, and people see that. People love that for you. Yeah, and you guys look so good dressed in nothing. You ended up falling, yeah. So there's just gonna be a lot of people, like, falling for you guys that want your energy, that want your time because you're just so hot, and keep going even if you're not seeing those results yet, especially when it comes to influencing. This is your vibe to keep going, okay? Because consistency matters over the results. Consistency over results, okay? Okay, baddies, yes, but I love you all so much. Thank you so much for joining me today. And I'll see you very, very soon, okay? Goodbye. Alrighty, hello my gorgeous pile number 3 if you chose this card today. Oh, I love all the blue energy off of it. I didn't even like notice the colors of the other cards, but this like turquoise energy is really coming out for me. Also the dark blue in this too. I recently did a post about the meaning of dark blue, the spiritual meaning of it, and on that post, I said that you guys would see 555 on dark blue or 555 and dark blue, like, you know, within a relative time scheme after this. So you guys might definitely see that as a sign after this reading. I saw it twice. It was actually insane. My boyfriend was playing Spider-Man, one of the Spider-Man games, and on a dark blue dumpster, sure enough, the phone number was 555. So I was like, what? Okay, but that's kind of my story. I feel like you guys are going to see that. The meaning of dark blue is just like that royal, luxurious kind of energy. So I'm actually going to Google what the meaning of turquoise is, because that is like the color that I'm like seeing a lot here. It's like turquoise. Turquoise color meaning. Tranquility, balance, and rejuvenation. Yeah, calmness, protection, healing, balance. So that's really, really nice. I feel like that could do a lot with like this longing for home, belonging, the original light workers. It's like maybe you guys have been looking for that space in your life, or like looking for financial security, financial stability. And I feel like that's definitely the blessing coming in here, is that you guys are realizing that all of that financial security is in your mind. All of that safety is in your mind. It's that energy about it. And so like it doesn't matter how much money you get, you're always going to have that scarcity mindset if you don't first change your mind around it, okay? And be like, I am comfortable. You know, money comes to me easily. Money flows nonstop. That'll be coming out soon, I think. I don't know if you guys will get that reference, but I just made a video about subliminals, the AI subliminal music that's taking over YouTube, and okay, anyways, that's part of it. 4 of Cups is here. Okay, yeah. 4 of Coins. 10 of Wands. Ooh, 8 of Wands. Okay. Yes. Oh, okay, yeah. Sorry, they're telling me to keep pulling cards before I start to give a message, but this is interesting. Basically, what they're telling me is that, like, you guys have been putting in a lot of work and a lot of effort, and maybe, again, not seeing the results you want, not getting the opportunity that you deserve. But I feel like you've been doing a really good job of, like, saving up your wealth and holding on to your finances for the right time, because there's definitely going to be some communication coming in here, and it's going to put you at a crossroads. So that's really interesting. You guys might have to choose between multiple job opportunities, multiple job offers. Ooh, the Wheel of Fortune is here, though, so definitely money is changing in your favor, okay? The Ace of Swords is here. So it's all kind of about being decisive, again, with what you want. There's some that sort of alludes to the previous pile as well. So maybe you guys might want to go watch the previous pile before that, which is so interesting because the previous pile was also alluding to the first pile. So it's just all one big happy little family, okay? Yes, okay. So I really feel like, especially with Temperance here and the 4 of Wands, that you guys are finally balancing out your life. You're deciding what you really want to do with your life. And especially with the 4 of Wands, it's like there's something that is like drawing your soul, you know, especially with this longing, belonging. You're like, you just want to find your place in this world. Maybe it's like you just want to find what you're good at, or like what you're here to do. And that could be like a major like question in your mind, is like, what is my soul purpose? Like, what am I here to do? Right? And I feel like that is what's going to sort of like unlock your financial gain, is recognizing, yeah, and I just heard Renaissance Sim, that you guys are good at a lot of different things, and that is your superpower. It's not necessarily to hone in and like be like, this is me. This is real, and this isn't me. I'm exactly, yeah. You're exactly where you're supposed to be now, honey, okay? Like, you are doing great, and you can do everything in this lifetime. Yes, I just heard Ariana say, you can do anything, right? You can do anything in this life. And you can be a Renaissance sim. You can do a lot of different things. You know, you don't have to necessarily just pick and choose one. Because with the Two of Swords here, I'm really getting that like you could be stuck at this crossroads, but maybe that's why you want to choose one, because there's actually a lot of like effort being had, and it's like I have to drop one of these. Like if I want to make myself feel sane again, then in that circumstance, absolutely. Don't feel pressured to do it all, you know, especially if you can, especially if your cup is overflowing, then don't. But again, like it's all about that balance in life. So if you feel like you can do it all, then do it all. Like it might be a lot of work and everything, but I feel like it's going to pay off significantly well for you guys. Yeah, the world is here. So just kind of seeing things from a brand new perspective. I feel like things are coming to a conclusion here for you guys. Yeah, that's interesting. And especially with the Ace of Swords, I am getting kind of pulled into the vibe of like, maybe there is a major decision that you're supposed to make that will kind of be life-changing, but it's for the better, okay? Like everything will make sense. Everything will go perfectly. Do not worry. Do not stress, okay? It's like, you know, they're saying like it's on you, but in the best way. It's like it's your choice, but in the most freeing way, you know? It's your decision, but in the most freeing way. You get to decide. You get to choose. Maybe there was a time that they're kind of alluding me to where like way before this, where you didn't have the choice and like you had to maybe like go into something that you maybe didn't want to do. Ooh, raise. It's already paid for. A new beginning is here. Okay, I love that. Yes. But they're basically trying to show by like alluding to that previous time that like how far you guys have come and what a blessing it is that you get to decide, right? Ooh, so maybe the decision is between like a raise or a new beginning. Like, do I want this new job or do I want to take the raise from this company? Yeah, it's almost like you guys got a new job opportunity and now the company that you're currently working for offered you a higher salary. Ooh, and so it's like, what do I do? Right? What do I do? Oh my gosh, what a great problem to have. Can I just say, what a lovely problem and dilemma to have though. Like, I honestly just feel like that's such a blessing because you guys get to choose, right? Miracle. Ooh, breaking bad money habits. Okay. And miracle. Ah, I love that card. Confidence regain. Oh, I love that card as well. Okay, I'll probably get some more here. But basically, they're kind of saying like, don't worry. Continue to break your bad money habits. So continue to like save and everything, but don't worry like about your money overall, because I feel like everything that you need is going to already be paid for. Okay. There's going to be a miraculous opportunity coming in here. I feel like there could be like a miraculous raise coming in here that can actually really change your guys' life, or a bonus. Or just like, again, that other job opportunity that's going to force your company to basically give you a raise, right? Which you guys can actually do that yourself by going to another company and like offering up your skill sets and being like, yeah, I'd move over for the same amount, and then just tell your current company that they're going to pay you more, and then your current company will be like, oh, or like maybe not even that they're going to pay you more, but just that you have this other opportunity. And then they'll be like, you know, well, we got to give you some incentive to stay. And so that will kind of be like the miracle. But I definitely see a major miracle. I feel like finances are finally going to be shifting in your favor because you're breaking a lot of these bad money habits, right? And there's a brand new beginning here financially for you guys. There's going to be major communication coming in here. Opportunities, like a decision that you guys are going to have to choose for yourself. But again, it's going to give you guys that boost of confidence because people are fighting over you for a change, which I love. Woo! Let me get a sip of my tea over here. Make sure you guys are getting some water as well, or tea. Something nice and cozy, staying hydrated. But yeah, I feel like you guys are really just looking for that place where you belong. And you guys like want to feel like you belong. So maybe like this is like the energy that you guys want. But again, miracles happen every single day. Miracles happen all the time. And I really do feel like you guys are going to feel loved. Like, this is like the next financial blessing and prosperity that's coming your way, is that like people are going to be fighting over you, and it's actually going to make you feel so loved, because you're like, wow, I finally can like see my value, you know, because other people can see my value, and other people are giving me a raise. They're already paying for, you know, troubles or other things that I maybe had. Maybe that's something that like, yeah, you guys had, like, there was something that you did recently that, or maybe like not even recently, but that you did in the past that you maybe shouldn't have done with your money. But it's like, with this new bonus or with this new raise that's coming in, you're finally going to be able to pay it off. And so this is Spirit Guide's way of being like, okay, now this is your new beginning. What are you going to do from here? How are you going to break these bad money habits that maybe you did in the past that you maybe shouldn't have done, and sort of change things around? Oh, which I love, with this new influx of cash coming in. So this is always a great thing to do. Like, manifestation wise, you guys can create a new budget for yourself, but with a higher salary, and show Spirit Guides, okay, here's my higher salary. Here's where I'm going to put everything, every single penny. Here's where it's all going to go. And this is why I need to make exactly this amount of money to support my livelihood. So that way I can make this happen, this happen, this happen, you know? Yes, which we love, okay? Yeah, let's get a few more of these cards too. Oh, I'm just so excited for you guys. And especially with miracle in here, expect a miracle to happen, okay? Miracles happen every single day. Miracles happen every single day. Money miracles happen every single day. Every single day. Yeah. Let me see here. I'm like doing such a poor job of shuffling these, but they're kind of hard. They're like really big cards. Let me see here. Better work-life balance is going to come into play here, so that's lovely, especially with the Temperance card. That makes a lot of sense. I see that you guys are going to be balancing out your time significantly better. There's going to be a lot more opportunity for you guys to take breaks and relax. I just heard spend more time with your kids as well, so that's wonderful. Job offer. See? Okay, I see the picture, you guys. Literally, again, if you're not getting the miracles, the money raises, or the money that you think that you deserve at the current job that you're at, go to another job, another place that has your position open, or maybe even filled or whatever, I don't know, and just like offer up your services. Like, give them your resume, put it at the top of their stack, and say like, if you guys are ever hiring for this position, I am open. Here's my resume. Like, literally walk it into their office. Put it at the top of the stack for them, you know? Finally, we had, oh yeah, high yield savings. Okay, so this came out again in this pile. I'm just, this is just your sign. Like, if you don't have a high yield savings, that you might definitely want to get one. That was one of my goals for 2025. So I'm just like, kind of like, you know, whatever I learn, I try to teach you guys as well. And I didn't realize that like traditional bank accounts, if you just put your money in there, it will literally just sit. It will probably gain like a tiny, tiny, tiny bit of interest, good interest, and like will put more money into your account, but it's only like $25, $40, whereas a high yield savings account has a very high APY, so a high like positive interest rate, where your money sitting there will actually gain a lot more money. So somebody like did this thing where he was like, sure, you could spend $200 on this pair of like brand new sneakers, right? Or if you invested that $200 into a high yield savings account, or into something that's called the S&P 500, which is like it's a, you know, investment thing. Anyways, but if you were to invest it into a high yield savings account and just hold it there for like 40 years, that's $200 becomes $6,000 over time, just with sitting in this bank account. That's it. So that's why I really just wanted to like put this card in here, because I'm like, I'm going to put you guys on such good money habits. You're going to break this, you're going to enter into this, you know, and that can be one of the ways that you like manifest and like budget, you know, like a baddie, budget like a baddie, is by adding in like a high yield savings account. Like, this is how much I'm going to put towards my high yield savings account per paycheck, you know? Woo! Which I love that. And then with the job offer here, you guys are definitely going to be getting a job offer. I see you guys getting successfully a job offer. So you never know, you might not end up sticking with the company that you're currently at. You might end up moving over to a new company, or again, you might get this job offer and then go back to your current company if you like it, and just let them know, like, hey, I got throat chakra blockages. You might be nervous for this, but you got to do it. You got to put on your big girl pants, your big boy pants, you know, your big human pants, and you got to walk into that office and you got to be like, hey, I have this other offer. I would love to stay at this company. I love this company so much, but this other company really wants me to come work for them. So here's what I can do. I can either accept a higher pay and stay at this current job that I'm at with you, or I can go to this other company and I can start over and start working for them, you know? Lay it on them. Lay the facts on them. Just be like your big boss CEO walk into that office, you know? Because at the end of the day, you still have another job to back you up. And if this other place isn't receptive to that, then I feel like that's a sign of that company. Yeah, especially in this economy. Yeah, you gonna really deny me a raise right now in this economy? Yeah, goodbye. Literally. So I just see that so much for you guys. I see you guys getting a raise coming in here, brand new beginning, especially when it comes to your finances. Everything is already paid for. A major miracle is coming in here, something that you do not expect whatsoever. It's going to just kind of whop you off your feet. You are going to get... So I feel like even the raise could be like way bigger than you were even anticipating it, and that could feel like a miracle in itself, you know? Because then again, that money, that raise, you could then put towards your retirement. You could put towards a fancy vacation. You could put towards your S&P 500. You could put towards your high yield savings account. You know, like that raise could really make a difference in your life. So, woo, I see it happening for you guys. Go after it, baddies. This is your little confidence boost to go do it. Go make it happen for yourself. If it's not happening, you know, expect a miracle to happen, okay? I feel like it is so coming in. I'm looking at the citrine as well. So that might be something that you want to hold or like keep in your pocket, or get a cute little bracelet of from otterspirit.com. Ooh, use code ANAYS20 to get 20% off. Yes, honey. But yeah, like it might honestly like be something that's beneficial. Like if you just have a citrine rock, just kind of like keep it in your pocket, you know? Or I'm also, yeah, this one is peridite. I think that's how you say it. Period. No, yeah, I think it's period. But that's this one, and it's for financial prosperity and gain. I just think it's the most gorgeous green color I've ever seen in my life. It's so vibrant, and for being something that's like naturally that beautiful and that vibrant from nature, I'm like, what? Gorgeous. Okay. Yes, well, let's go on ahead and move into love radio and get you guys some messages there, honeys. Yes, okay. Yeah, and keep turquoise in the back of your mind. Turquoise 555 and dark blue 555 as well, okay? So keep that in the back of your mind. Oh yeah, sorry. I've got to click into here, and I've got to shuffle play this, and then I've got to go back to here, and then I got to shuffle play this, okay? But let's click it and let's do it. That's What You Get by Paramore. Ooh! The message that I got from that immediately was like, that's what you get. Like, don't give me a raise, this is what you get. You know? Don't give me the job offer that I want, this is what you get. Yep. That's it. That's like literally the message that I got from that. It's your turn, so take a seat. We're settling the final score. Ooh, yes. So I just see you guys like sitting outside of an office, like, or waiting to get like an interview or something, or just talk to the boss, like get to know them more or whatever. And yeah, I really do feel like they're settling the final score. Like I feel like you guys are going to get the job offer, okay? You're gonna get it. Like it's happening, okay? So be ready for it because it's coming in here. Holding on to silly things, okay? So don't hold on to anything silly. If you say something, if you mess up in the interview or whatever, don't hold on to it. Just let everything go, let it flow, laugh, giggle. You know, life is a blessing and life is crazy. People make mistakes, humans make mistakes. So just be good to yourself, okay? But let's keep going. What am I missing? Okay, so that could be, again, longing for home, belonging, the original light workers. You guys might be like, what am I missing? Like, what am I doing wrong? What am I here for? You know, what this, what now, what this, you know? But I feel like you guys aren't like missing anything. Like everything that you guys already need is within you. You already have the skill sets that you need to get this other job. And even if you like don't, you'll learn. Like that's what you have, like that's why you get a new job, is to learn new skills. Like I wouldn't just go to a different job to learn the same thing over and over and over again. Otherwise, like you would get bored, you know? You would stop going after those jobs. But I feel like, yeah, you guys aren't missing anything. You guys might get like imposter syndrome too. So just know that like you guys are doing everything right. And yeah, like, how should I say this? Like, it's not like I want to be like, don't have imposter syndrome, but you know what I'm saying? It's not like you guys already have everything that you need within you. Even big actors, actresses, Rihanna has gotten imposter syndrome, okay? Everybody has experienced it. Even the person that is interviewing you might have imposter syndrome like right now as they're interviewing you. You never know what could be going on in somebody's life. So you are meant for that space. You are meant to go places and spaces where people have never been before, okay? You are meant to do those things and be that bitch and pave those spaces. And yeah, if you're not finding where you belong out in the world, make a space for it, okay? Because there's probably other people that are like you that are trying to find where they belong and they can't. And so they're looking for that space. So be that space, make that space, you know? You guys, oh, you're just so wonderful. Okay, let me look through these lyrics though and see if they're pulling me in any way. Yeah, I'm hearing, I hate when you show up, I hate it when you don't. Why I'm still hoping you'll call when I know you won't. Yeah, what am I missing you for? Don't even know anymore. Okay, so I feel like, how should I say this? Spirit guides. Yeah, it's like, it's almost like giving me that sense of like, how should I say this, spirit guides? It's hard to articulate emotions sometimes, isn't it? Yeah, okay. It's, yeah, I hate when you show up, I hate when you don't. It's almost like this is in the back of your mind, like, it doesn't matter what you do. It's like, your brain is almost like putting a tiny bit of a negative spin on it. And you need to be less hard on yourself, okay? Because I really feel like you guys are so incredible. And I don't even think you recognize just how incredible you are. You are the miracle. Oh, you are the miracle. You are the one that's being sought out by these jobs, okay? Even if you don't see that happening right now in a 3D or whatever, it's happening. I see it happening for you guys. Literally, I see it happening for you guys. You are the miracle for these jobs. I just heard you are the glue that's keeping us together. Whew. So that could be a big responsibility for you guys. And that could actually be why you guys like might want to seek out a new job opportunity or something, because you feel like there's a lot of pressure, there's a lot of burden on you, and you're not getting compensated correctly for that. So this is your sign to like go out there, find a place that's going to compensate you correctly, go back to your place and get that raise, bitch. Oh, because you are the miracle. And again, I literally just heard you're the glue that is keeping us together. So that could be like major T for you guys. Like you could be running that bitch even though you're not necessarily supposed to be running that bitch. I feel like you are. Like the manager probably relies on you a lot, or the CEO or whatever. I just see that they rely on you a lot more than I think that you're getting compensated for, sis. Okay? So as your sis over here, I have to remind you that you are not... Imposter syndrome, who? We don't know her, okay? She's gone. You are in this space for a reason, and it's because you do the job better than anybody else, okay? Yeah, I filmed this video the other day, and I did not know why I was filming it. Oh my god, it might be for this. Honestly, I think it's for this. Holy shit. Okay, yeah, let me play this.
Tell you this.
Okay. Oh, there's my partner. Hold on. Okay, yeah, sorry about that. This is what I wanted to show you guys. Okay, ready? Maybe I can just put it on the screen, but...
I don't know what I have to tell you this, but she doesn't deserve it. You hear me? You are the one for the job.
And I had no idea why I was filming that the other day, but now I honestly feel like that's totally for this pile. Is that like, You guys deserve it. You are the one for the job, okay? And I feel like you just need to hear that. Like, I was your boss right there for a second, okay? All right, but let's go ahead and get one more song for you guys, and then we will finish off for today. Flowers. Oh, is this the one that I think it is? Yeah, I'll bring you flowers in the pouring rain. Living without you is driving me insane. Oh my god, I just got like a full-on like picture story movie in my mind, right? It's like here are you guys, and you're like, you're going to go like make this decision, and then all of a sudden the boss is like, okay, yeah, like I guess we have to see you go, like go on ahead, you can go take this other opportunity. And you're like flabbergasted, right? This is not what Dick Witch predicted. Whoa. And then all of a sudden, so now you're like working at this other job, and then all of a sudden a miracle happens and you get like flowers to your desk, and I'm seeing that it's like from your previous job, and it's like literally, please come back. Like, this place is going to shit, okay? Without you, everything is going to shit. I don't know why I have to like keep pulling out this really horrible British accent, but that's the vibe. Is that like I feel like these people rely on you and they like need you. Like, people need you, okay? I don't know if you also just need to hear that like overall, but we do need you on this planet, okay? Like, you are so important. You are so beneficial. You are so wonderful and talented and spectacular, and I love you, and oh my gosh, yes, you were just made for everything. Yeah, but that's kind of like, that's what the scene that they literally just played in my head, and I just saw 222 as well. So 505, 222, definitely look out for those. And I will, yeah, because I need you so, whoa, baby, and I will never, ever, ever let you go. So that's the kind of vibe. This song is crazy. It's Flowers. I feel like, I feel like there's a what is this? I feel like there is a Rina Sawayama. I think that's her name. What is it? Flowers. She also does one, does she not? Yes, she does. But hers is Saving Flowers, and it's Salute and Rina Sabayama, but I swear she says that. This one is just like such a vibey bop, and it's so just like hyper. It gets you very excited, gets you pumped up. This might be the perfect song to actually listen to like right before you're about to do this. I just feel like it really gets you hyped and ready to go. And it says, saving all my flowers for you to fly. And it really just gave me the vibe of like your spirit guides, your angels, whatever you believe in, they're really watching out for you, and they're saving the best for you. They always have the best planned for you and set in place for you and ready for you. So I love that so much. Get ready for the miracles, pile number 3, because they are coming in, okay? I love you all so much from the bottom of my titty heart. Thank you so much for watching today, and I'll see y'all very soon, okay? Bye.